Hi, everybody. I am back again to talk about our mental elements with the panic, the anxiety, the OCD, the bipolar, manic, depression, all those good things. How's everybody doing? It's been a few days since I've been on. Have you been practicing positive affirmations daily, changing one thing that may think that can actually help with your, especially like eating, your lifestyle? I know that certain foods I eat can cause panic and anxiety, or the symptoms, or if I don't drink enough water, or if I drink too much red wine, it can cause panic and anxiety. Not, I mean, it can start that, but most of the time it's the next day. Um, what are you? Yeah, what? How are y'all feeling? I have been okay. Little mini panic anxieties, nothing too crazy. I'm able to catch them on now. It is not easy some days, but when I'm going through it, I try to worry about the outcome of it. Like I breathe myself through whatever is happening at that moment. Like I exercise almost every day. I think I did too much because I actually pulled a muscle in the middle of my back, and you know any trauma to the chest area or around there will trigger a response in your brain thinking that you're actually having a panic attack, and when there's really nothing, there's really nothing going on. So I have this pain in the middle of my back. It's like panic, like, so my brain's thinking, but I already know what it is. So now I'm able to get myself over that. Like last year, if this happened, I wouldn't even figure it out. Oh, that's what it is, and been worrying for nothing. So it's good to find out. It's good to pay attention to your body so you know the triggers, so you know what it is, so we don't have to constantly rush to the hospital thinking there's something wrong. I don't know how many hospital bills I have for the ER, going thinking there's something wrong with me, and it's not. It was just a panic attack, and now I have, accumulated some debt with that. And so it's good to pay attention to our bodies and how our body responds to certain situations. I know the other night, um, I was up. I've been up later than usual the last week because I was up prepping cakes for my niece and my brother's birthday, and so my body was getting tired. And so when I don't get, like, for me, I need about 5.5 to 6 hours, 6.5 of sleep, and I'm good. But if it's any less than that, my body gets tired, and when my body's extremely tired, I can go in panic and anxiety mode. So this one night I was up late. I was up late writing, and I started having a bad panic attack, and so sorry about that. I started having a bad panic attack. So what I did was put on some music, gospel music, and I tilted my head down and deep breathed because it was scary. Like and part of my brain was like, "Oh, you need to go to the hospital," and I just sat there and I deep breathed for about 30 minutes, and it went away. So sometimes I think that's why we have to learn ourselves. It's important to learn yourself so you know what is actually going on with your body. If you know certain foods and certain triggers will cause it, then you have to change your lifestyle. And I think that's part of, some of us are afraid to actually change. We want to continue certain behaviors. We want to continue certain thinking, and we can't. Like when you are in panic and anxiety mode, you cannot have the same thinking that you used to, thinking that everything is going to be bad, and then allowing even, I found out that even being stressed out too much can trigger headaches for me, and then the headaches will signal to my body that something as bad is going to happen. And when we think about something bad is going to happen, that triggers a panic and anxiety attack, and there's nothing going on. But we have to taking care of ourselves is important. We're not, like, we have to we can't take care of other people if we're not taking care of ourselves wholly. Like, that's by eating right, exercising, drinking enough water. Not saying that you can't, if you want to enjoy junk, go ahead. But consistently every day, you have to take care of your body. Your body will react to certain things that you put in there. I know certain foods with MSG I can't tolerate. I know eating too much sweets will make me sick, and too much sugar in my body at one time is not good. Too much breads and pastas. So we have to take care of this part, as well as working on up here, because we can be doing everything right. Like, sometimes I do still have panic and anxiety attack, and I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to, and it comes from good situation too. When you're extremely happy, and that is good anxiety, it can trigger an attack. So what you have to do through that is just talk yourself through. Tell yourself it's okay. And the deep breathing is vital for this whole process. When you really get in tune with the breathing and the meditation and the YouTube has a lot of videos on meditation, cleansing out your chakras and spirituality. That's why everything is ties back into that, because really we're internally holding stuff in that we should be letting go, and sometimes not eating the right foods will harm us internally. So we have to, I mean, there's no way around it. If you choose, it goes back to, if you choose to continue to do the same things over and over again, and you will get the same results. So if you want change, you have to change certain things that you're doing. It is not an easy process. Nothing in life that is better for us will come easy. If it did, then everybody would do it. It takes steps. It takes consistent effort. I say this a lot. I'm talking to myself sometimes, because sometimes we do a little and then we stop. But it's consistently. Every day we must pay attention to what we're putting in our bodies and how we're thinking, because how we're thinking will affect us internally. Like, you can think bad thoughts and it'll affect your entire body, and your body will respond. Like, your body, when you're stressed out, your body responds to that. You start getting more sick, and you might get headaches. Like, I was stressing out about situations that I couldn't control. Excuse me. You only can control you. You can't control what goes on around you. You can control how you react to certain things. That's why I urge you to go seek a therapist if you really need it. They are there. You might have to try a couple different ones before you find one that fits you. But it did wonders. I haven't seen my therapist in a couple months, because I think, or a few months, well, a couple months. I'm not saying I'm completely cured. I'm saying she gave me the tools that I needed to do it on my own. And if I ever need her again, I can always go back. But um, that was vital in my whole process. Like, I did the beginning of it, but she helped me along this journey by allowing me to speak freely and to figure things out on my own. Like, therapists are there to help, don't get me wrong, but we must figure out our journey on our own too. Like, they're gonna be there, but they're not going to spoon feed us. We have to do the work that it takes to become better. And it is okay. You can cry. I cry a lot over little things, being happy, being sad, being, I don't know, confused, and it's okay to let it out. That is a natural part of the healing process. But you must get help if you want to get better. And if you need the meds, be on them, but you don't have to. There's ways that we can do this naturally that you don't have to, but it takes some effort on your part. I am here to chat, to talk about it. I've been dealing with this for so long. I am not perfect. I still don't have all the answers. I'm just trying different things out to see what works and will help me. Because no, I don't want to live with panic and anxiety attacks. I don't want to be driving in the middle of conversation with somebody, here come a panic and anxiety attacks. And I've had that happen over the last few weeks, and I was able to know what it is and just allow myself to breathe through it, and no one even knows um unless I tell them that I'm going through that. And it is a scary thing, even with a scary thing to be going through that and not knowing what to do. That's why I say do your positive affirmations. Start listening to positive music. Write, bake. When I'm cleaning and I'm baking and I'm focused on other things, I don't worry about the stuff that is trying to overtake my mind, because it's just negative thinking that try to overtake your mind. Don't worry about that. So find something. Start a hobby. Start walking around your neighborhood and listening to music. Do whatever it takes to get you out of this slump. Because trust me, it is a bright side on the other. It does not seem like it. I've been there. I've been in a deep down spiral, out of control situation where I didn't see the other side, and now I do. And the more positive you are, the more people will see that. People will start coming up to you and talking to you out of the blue. Even the world will seem better. And what was I going to say? I was going to talk about depression a little bit, how it links to anxiety and stuff. Because I've been depressed too. I've been depressed is, as anxiety can be a spinoff of that, and even that is not fun. And I get help. Depression can come from, you can be well, what they say, a normal person, and something happens and leads to depression. It is okay. We are not perfect people. We all go through things in our life, and it is okay to say that I need help from somebody. Them people are there for a reason to help. Yeah, there are some bad therapists and stuff like that, just like there are bad people in the world. So you have to find one that works for you. And I hope that you get the help that you need if you really need that. Don't suffer. You don't have to suffer. And if you don't want to go that aspect, and if you believe in God, you want to go that way, start praying. I combine everything that I have learned into one. The spirituality part with the therapy and me believing in God. I combine everything to whatever I need to do to help me heal. I am all for it. And that's what I want for you, is to get to that point where you are healed and you start healing, you start feeling it, you start feeling better about yourself. Because the more you understand yourself and your journey, I mean, you're going to start, some things going to start coming to mind. Why you do certain things you do, you're going to learn about how your past affects your present, but it doesn't have to hurt your future. When you figure yourself out and why you do certain things, you can change it. You can. It's just going to take consistent effort on your part. And take baby steps. Nobody said this is going to be an overnight thing. It is going to take some time. But the more you work at it, the better off you will feel and the better you will be. And then you will start to enjoy life abundantly. And that's the goal I want for all of us, to enjoy life abundantly. We are going to have bad days. Life is not perfect. But we're going to get through those bad days. And we're going to get through it. And knowing that it is sunshine after the rain. And don't feel like you're alone. There's people out there to chat with. You can chat with me. You can message me. There's other people. There's groups. Find whatever works for you and do that. And do it on a consistent basis. Take those baby steps. Do those positive affirmations every day. Tell yourself every day, I am a winner. Just one thing, and just add on. And slowly you'll start to feel like that. Like, I am really a winner. I'm confident. I'm powerful. I'm strong. And then in turn, you'll start to believe that and you'll start to feel better. I mean, the panic and anxiety is going to come and go. We just going to have to learn how to control it, learn how to deal with it, and learn when they're happening, what is the cause of it. Like, okay, I did this. This is why I'm having it. It's not, I'm okay. My heart is not going to explode out of my chest. My thoughts is, I'm calm down. And tell yourself, you know what I do sometimes? I tell myself to shut up. I actually do. Why? Because those thoughts can consume us. And they do it for a reason, to keep us complacent where we are. But we are not going to be complacent. We are going to elevate. Okay? So I want everybody to have a great day. Practice those positive affirmation. If you need help, go get it. And I'm praying for everybody that you just reach out and start getting the help that you need so that you can get to a better place mentally, spiritually, and whatever other area of your life that you need it. But you're going to get better as long as you put the effort in. And do not be afraid and don't be ashamed. Forget those people that put stigma on mental illness. We are okay. We're powerful, we're strong, we are worthy, we are valuable, and we're going to get through this, and we're going to come out, and we're going to see life in a new light, and you're going to actually enjoy it. Imagine that, living and not existing. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.